大家安
安。Hello， 大家安安。啊，那个吃饱了，我们赶紧进那个我们中世纪啊，要有画面吧？吧 ，OK， 有画面。
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
故事就从这里开始。故事就从这里开始。我开这个记录档看一下，不好意思啊，我先开这个记录档看一下，看妈的是不是人已经死了？
呀！
哎呦喂，哭！
呀！
攻啊！攻啊！我们先开旧记录档看一下。干你！啊，不理他啊！没空啊！干嘛？我要赶快！如果人已经死的话，干我就要。啊，我就
Bros，
嗨，是吧噻？我刚把那个炸鸡，那个拿坡里的那个炸鸡啊吃完啊。干，我觉得我在想说，我是不是吃太多肉了？那个拿坡里的那个炸鸡啊，干我觉得我吃太多肉了。我觉得我下次不能这样点了，我下次这样点了，干妈的，我觉得 就对我而言可能太，就是好像都没吃菜一样，就是吃太多肉啊，好像不太好。哎，干嘛？怎么突然出现在中间啊？在哭是不是啊？刚刚那个人突然出现在路中间呢，啊你还吓我一跳，要哭是不是？我现在在读旧记录档啊，妈，我看那个人死掉没？干妈的我后面解的时候，妈人已经死掉了。哇，死掉了！哇，来不及了，真的死掉了！干，垃圾，靠北妈死掉了！哎，好吧，好吧，就这个记录档吧。来，现在几点了？要早上了。我趁晚上我们偷偷趁晚上啊，那个我们顺便去把一些任务做一做。
Heel. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love this.
请吃饭了，干好暗哦。我的马在哪里啊？哎 ，OK， 来，赶紧！
Yeah.
哎，干嘛的？刚差点要车祸。还有一个偷窃的任务要解决啊！我先去把它偷一下。
0.0，
因为0.0。
Hungry Paimon。
哦。靠背，干我这样不算被发现了，靠腰嘞，也太扯了吧！干，我这样还被发现，会不会太扯了啊？
我是不是第一个来看台的？
没有啊，483 483有来看啊，483有来啊。奇怪，我怎么会被发现啊？
好难过哦。
没关系啊。干，我怎么会被发现啊？哭是不是？没关系。来，我们再偷一次。靠背怎么会被发现啊？也太哭了吧！对啊，怎么马上被人家发现啊？干嘛路上好多警卫哦！再偷一次啊！干！等一下！妈的，你不举火把呢？妈走夜路不举火把的，是不是？靠腰啊，这里。像干，真的马上人家就醒了靠腰啊！看我家狗还蹲在这里啊，去睡觉。OK 啊。靠背嘞，妈的，这样还被发现，呀妈嘞！我看路上的守卫也太多了吧！看，你看路上守卫，妈的有够多。这边的话，我想一下哦。 我们先等大概3个小时了。这我偷窃的功力还太弱了，他妈这样还能被发现，有够扯淡的。来，呆呆吃饭
Look
了，
what I've got for you. You'll love it.
要崩啊！
Good fella. That's my boy.
诶，现在早上怎么还没有？妈，怎么还没有人出来啊？靠腰嘞，也太奇怪了吧！今天都已经那么早了，还不营业？
I'm at your... Take care now.
Ještě si já, ještě si já, do lesa. Od neděle do neděle. Potom se já.
诶，奇怪了。啊，他现在在这边哦。妈的，出事了都不用来上班就对了。
Yeah.
诶，他走出去了。
I'm honored that you should...
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread anyway.
And what was it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon skull.
恶魔的头骨。
Here, on holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
And are you sure it was a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize the human skull. And this one had horns. Like the devil, besides. That thing gave off a diabolical stink.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended up.
I'll see if I can find it.
Take care now.
调查线索。哟，这样啊，那边还有，还要线索调查，但我都忘了。 太久没有玩这个游戏，干都有点忘了。
God's blessing.
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom. Goodbye.
God almighty, is something up?
Farewell.
哟，看我现在身上蛮脏的哦。
Yeah!
线索，这下面好像也有线索。
The stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks. This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Hmm? 有锁就开啊，加减练啊。有锁就开啊，加减练技能啊。
There's even more of the bad stone up here. I hope the rest of it won't be falling on people's heads too.
"所以好像就线索好像就这样而已。哪边好像比较矮。OK。不好意思啊，偷一下蜂蜜啊。对，是开放式空间啊，我拿一下蜂蜜可以吧？ 诶，啊，这里啊，这里啊。
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
哟，来吧，赶快吧。因为支线任务其实还蛮繁琐的，其实这边的支线任务其实还蛮繁琐的。
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
顺便补充一下，
Darling,
等一下哦。
yes, come right up. No need to be shy.
Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
You can't become.
好
Well,
吧，还没到。
See you later.
Salami, sausages. How did you come to be there? What are you? I was there myself at daycare.
你买肉干啊？
On the way back.
I'd like to.
Where?
This here.
哦吼，看我可真是好人呐、掘墓人，看一下哦，在里面。
My humble greeting.
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it, too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled. Good luck to you.
所以，哎呦喂！哇，要5级才有内脏哎，对吧、要5级才有那个，哪有那个内脏？啊！ 我等一下会从哪边走啊？这个还他，然后顺便还可以去找青梅竹马。OK， 走。我其实我这个有设定那个18技能，应该漏2点应该没问题吧？那我这个漏2点应该没问题吧？那边有一个盗贼营地啊，实际上晚上去讨伐他们会比较好。白天也是可以啊，拿弓箭远距离这样射。
God save you.
Here are the spurs from the cobbler.
Beautiful. I'll get a good few groschen for them.
钱。
Good luck then.
开锁14。来。还要去塔尔木堡。OK， 走。我们还要去塔尔木堡。哇 ，GG。OK。
Yeah.
我想一下。
Yeah.
哎
Yeah.
Honored that a knight's.
Did you send the last delivery of stone in smaller pieces?
No. Why would we do that? We always deliver it in big blocks. It's easier for us.
That's odd. They told me they were glad you got them smaller pieces, so they had less work to dress it.
But that's not possible.
It seems the stone you sent never arrived, and they got this instead.
Unthinkable. I delivered the last shipment myself because I wanted to exchange a few words with them, and nothing happened along the way.
Then someone must have replaced them on site.
But what would the builders have out of it? To replace it and then say we sent it?
I don't think the builders know what happened. Most likely it's someone else who has their fingers in this.
A thief?
Here's the cursed stone that caused so much damage.
It's old and weathered. But this isn't my stone.
What?
Well, this stone isn't from my quarry. See the grain?
当然不是第一
That's not
个
from the weathering.
啊，
The stone
不
is
用
from
难
somewhere.
过。
哎，128。告诉建筑师了。来，接下来，228，你们看我台的时候，不是会有一个什么，就是有什么年龄限制？但如果我这边漏2点，我这边漏2点，妈的会不会？看会不会被那个啊？会不会被 ban 啊？啊，228，你觉得会不会？
其实没差，又不是女生。
没有呢，我是说，等一下那个剧情，等一下剧情有那个类似
男生不要露小鸡鸡就好。
那女生呢？
可以啦。
女生2点没问题。因为这款游戏里面
看完再检举。
干！我跟你说真的啦，妈的我不晓得这个游戏会不会被 ban 呢？
没差啦，真的。
干，我感觉你好像都无所谓。看来是我讲真的啦，很重要呢。妈的，会不会有问题啊？
真的啦。
好吧。先处理一下。干，这个是在前面这是在交配吗 ？What the fuck？ 好像是兵棋吧？对，好像是兵棋。我们先看一下那个马老板在哪里。
你现在才问？
没有啊，怕等一下会出问题啊。
马英男较早就录2点了。
没有啊，我说女角呢。但男的露2点当然无所谓啊，对不对？我说女的呢？这样等一下的剧情我可能要请神兽出来哦，不然没办法。你说男角干这样我心里没有底耶。
女生最好避免，不过不是那些百人千人还好。
感觉还蛮危险的。这样是不是没办法上传 YouTube 啊？我感觉中间有那个画面好像也没办法上传 YouTube 哦。
呀！
哟，平常这边走的那个人不见了。啊，试试看好了。干嘛？我很怕会被，我很怕那个，我不怕你们会检举啊，说不定你们看得很开心呐。可是我是怕那个审核，有时候影片也是会审核吧。他妈，等一下审核干嘛又审核竟然被这样没过。审核没过好像也蛮夸张的吧？
没过就算了啊！
啊？
没差。
干好危险哦！对啊，我怎么感觉好像很危险？干歪掉！
I have that horse for you.
You're a gem, Henry. Just exactly what I was after. Now, you take...
I'm at a loose end. Is there anything you need?
Since you put it like that, I'll think up a task for you. Now, let's see. I know.
You want me to get jewelry?
Yes, indeed. But no ordinary sort. Make it worth it. I want something fine.
Wojciech, there's only one noble woman around here. Lady Stephanie of Talmberg.
And that's precisely whose chest you're going to pinch the jewelry from. If you get my...
Well, you're asking a lot, but I'll do it.
You'll have to sneak into her chambers when she's out and pick the lock on the... If you do bring me the jewelry, I'll give you a right royal...
然后我们先去找药师啊，要询问一下那个任务啊。哟，没有人埋伏哎。刚刚那边应该会有埋伏，就好像没有，刚好没有碰到随机事件。 我们先去找药师把任务解决一下。
God's sake. God be with you.
雇佣帮手。
God be with you.
Greeting. Good luck then.
应该没有额外的。哎呦啊，又有新任务了，干！好妖啊！
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
嘿，
That's a good. That's my. Look what you'll love.
吃
Come and get it. Man cannot live
吃。
can't live without it either. Garlic, carrots, beetroot,
好像这边好像也有。
God grant.
I've heard that some pilgrim was selling off pieces of a rare sword. If you happen to have one, I'd be interested.
Did that sasso dabbler send you here?
Why?
Why? Because there was nothing left for him, and now he's envious and wants some too. Well, he's out of luck. I do have it, but I'm not selling.
And isn't there some way?
No way. Like I've already said, not a chance.
哇，
Good luck then.
这是你逼我的，你逼我只能偷它而已。
Bread baked just this morning.
嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。干这边要小心一点哦！操妈，现在是大白天啊！干这边做个记录好了。诶，我身上只有一罐啊！靠，要等一下再去领啊！记得好像是在这边吧。现在魅力16，大家小心一点哦！操妈，我怕等一下爱情药剂有，我怕等一下会被人家临检。对啊，我怕等一下会被人家临检。 先处理一下。
I'm on.
先把这个过期面包，先把这过期面包卖给他。
Can we do...
Here.
哎哦，想起来要去找药师。
I'm from Skelly. Good for.
Do you know anything?
The wrestler's dead? I might know a bit about that. It depends who wants to know.
Oh, come now, Konyash. You helped me once before, so I'd like to ask you for something again.
Fine, you're right, Henry. I won't lie to you. I'm interested in occult teachings and a bit of alchemy. It's far more than just old wives' tales. I truly believe it...
To help a village woman from Ledechko. Her neighbor's ghost has been haunting her. He visits her every night.
You don't say. Now this is interesting.
Yes, exactly. Her house is haunted.
To put it vulgarly, my lad. To put it vulgarly.
Now that's what I wanted to hear. And do you know the spells?
Well, I'd like to learn at least one.
I've no idea what that means.
The spell's written in a forbidden book. A book that's in Latin and kept under lock and key in the monastery. It's called...
Do you want me to steal the book?
If you want to get rid of that revenant, you have no other choice. When you bring me that book, we can cast the spell together, since you don't know...
Fine. I'll bring the book.
You'll find it in the monastery library. But it...
I'll try.
Okay. 要紧。我们等一下，我们再去偷一个碎片，然后我们再去找那个，再去找泰瑞莎。
I hope I...
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Hey.
Do you know if there's...
Goodbye.
靠，要怎么？好吧。 靠呀！我忘记那个在哪里了。记得那个碎片好像放在。 靠腰啊，这里啊。OK 啊，那个，我们可以去找泰瑞莎，顺便那个南中之龙的任务，哦不，南中之龙的那个状态啊，也快结束了。
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
OK， 因为你有南中之龙的状态，对不对？你就是跟那个谁啊，跟那个
早安。
嗨，呦，安安啊，应该说晚上好啊。希望不会被 ban 啊。我只希望说，等一下不会。
Good health.
午安。
午安。
God be with you.
晚安。
嗯。
安安。你好。
没事吧？没事吧？
Greetings, Henry.
Hi.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. It's quite late to be going out somewhere just now. Will you come tomorrow?
明天
Do you still feel?
It's quite late.
是吧？现在才那个呢？靠腰，哇！
请问你这是
H game？
应该不算是 H game 吧？那下面有分类啊，你可以去搜寻相关的啊。你可以去搜寻相关，这个应该不算是 H game 啊。
为什么会
ban？
哦，因为我不晓得有2点会不会被 ban 啊？哎呀，看来只能读书啦。先吃一下饭啊，吃一下饭再来读书啊。
哪2点？
哪2点？当然是上面2点啊。不用问那么细啊。潜行失误。
点。
能看啊？干这不行，这个等级都太高了。哎，现在阅读一下吧。我干，支线任务真的很多哎。对啊，支线任务真的很多，我妈解都解不完。
请问你是阿笨的
DC
的吗？
对啊。
Do you still feel?
But I can't.
就 以前有，以前好像是因为啊，对，也是这个游戏。以前也是因为我玩这个游戏，好像跟他认识的。对，这个游戏很久了啊，2018的啊。这个游戏算2018的游戏啊，算老游戏了啊。
2018我还没出生呢，哈哈。
问号问号。反正阿笨他好像也没有继续玩这款游戏啊。他就是玩到他应该只有玩一点点，然后他就没玩了。试一下。先拿走啊。
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love.
来吃。OK 啊。然后我们等那个泰瑞莎起来啊。他妈这边的要赶快把它解决。我都已经用年龄限制了，应该是不会被 ban 吧？现在时间够早吧？
我来检举一下。
蒙眼抓人。
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
Not now.
Yes, yes.
Do you still feel? That's really.
I know it's.
All right. Why not?
Good. Then follow me.
蒙眼抓人。
Nobody will see us here in this bar.
在那个谷仓里面不会有人看到我啊。
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
蒙眼抓人。
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy. But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than that.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see. But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide.
Ha! Got you. Where are you?
呆呆，你在干嘛
What was that? Was that you?
是呆呆，是呆呆，你抓到呆呆了。 呆呆想说，干这两个鞋穿小。
Here?
呆呆说：“我累了。”
Just you wait. I'll find you. You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you? Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked. Completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it reek of smoke.
快走！
It's sopping wet.
都湿透了，都湿透了。
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we?
但我觉得要请神兽出来呢。
我先检举了。
哈哈，我请神兽出来了。我请神兽出来了。哈哈哈哈！神兽，炸虾喵。OK， 剩下我而已。
Really ready？
已经请神兽出来了。 啊，还是这样比较安全啊，这样比较安全啊，以免妈的等一下中招啊！去找泰瑞莎，舒服了吗？你舒服了吗？哎，
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry. That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take.
你已经好好谢过我了。
That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, we'll be together, like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand, but...
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him, unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather? Let's leave it for another time, eh?
I've got something that needs stitching up.
Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
好啦，那个我们类似确定那个情侣关系啊，一见钟情。好，那个任务的部分我们继续。10点多。应该是没有走错吧？靠腰该不会是还要上去啊？靠腰，他这边上不去啊！干！靠背太斜了，干嘛上不去呀？靠背怎么都哭是不是？干嘛怎么都那么斜啊？干！啊，我们路上突然啊，从树后面冒出来一个人。哎呦哎呦哎呦！前面发生什么事？哦，刚才不死哎！干！妈的嘞！ 干妈的，敢不乖？还不死啊？拿走比较值钱的就好了，其他的都跟垃圾一样。200啊！
Hey, who's there? Is someone there? What's that?
Eh? 事情解决了。剩下的好像都还好。就刚刚射箭啊，有一个死在这里，靠北妈滑下去，一根好，后杆可以，这个好。哦，锤哦，那袂歹呢。哦，赞哦，这个好。咦？可以了。诶，我好像奇怪怎么没反应呢？好，可以啊。诶。
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
咦？
God grant you good luck to you.
靠，他还不去上班哦？但不然我要去他家偷他的那个、欸。
To me. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love.
是香肠啊，好大一根啊！我感觉好像有点涩涩的，这一根香肠。嗯，吃我香肠！好，他出门了。 哎，等下，啊干！我知道啦，那个碎片在他身上啊，干嘛我忘记了？碎片在他身上啊。 OK 啊，干嘛？哎，对也不对哦，他家怎么没有东西？干就是在他身上啊。先跟大家抱歉啊，没有让大家看到色色的东西啊，因为我还是感觉有点危险啊，所以我终究还是请了神兽出来啊。
God's sake.
It took quite some doing, but I have all the pieces.
Really? Well, that is marvelous. Give it to me, and I'll get to work right away. Here's your money.
Fine.
Take care.
靠腰才给我那么少钱，干有够废物的。
So?
No.
Let's talk. Here you are.
Well.
Oh. 我们去卖一下那个收获的一些那个装备啊，顺便去买一下面包。诶，为什么是锁着的啊？面包靠呀，怎么不能对话啊？莫名其妙哎、做生意怎么会把门锁起来嘞？
Let's talk. This.
Good day.
Take care.
What do you want? God be with you.
I'd like to discuss this.
Well.
哎，准备大卖特卖啊！
I'm glad to see.
Let's have a word. Here.
Whoop.
Mm. 这。高贵的短板书，重量14，防御17啊，好像是17嘛，先把它记下来，先把它记下，改天穿锁指甲的话，可以比较一下。好了，卖光就赶紧出发吧。啊，顺便把已经读过的书把它卖掉。
My humble.
Let's have a word. Here.
Thanks. It.
咦？
God grant. Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about.
Are there any?
Nothing I've heard.
Good luck to you.
干，我家马怎么不见了？啊，这里、啊。哎呦，干！
呀！
Yeah.
God, take care now.
哎，靠腰。
I'm at your... Take care now.
Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him at his scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. We knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it.
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom...
All right.
我靠！
I am honored that you should...
Has anything else unusual happened?
I can think of a couple of things. When we were extending the scaffolding, they dug up
a skull with horns? How did it get there?
I don't know. I didn't see it with my own eyes, but they...
What about the second thing?
One of our workers ran away.
And that's unusual?
Somewhat. Usually, if someone runs away, they take things with them. But he left everything here.
I looked around, and the stone that fell on that man is different from the rest.
Yes, it's very poor. But we have to work with what we've got. We didn't have anything else, and we couldn't wait for more.
That's not what I meant. It's not the same kind of stone that came from Talmberg. Someone must have switched...
But why would anyone do that?
Well, maybe he was stealing new stone and replacing it with old stuff. Or to sabotage the...
But the carriage never moved. It rained a lot and we couldn't get any work done, or we'd have been up to our ankles.
So someone had to take it out without being seen.
That huge piece of rock. It would take a few strong men to shift something that size. I know you're trying to help.
The skull is a fake.
Someone fixed horns on a human skull.
But where would they get a human skull? And why would they do it?
Maybe to frighten the workers? Raise the price?
But that wouldn't help anyone. It had to be some idiot's idea of an idiot who was nearly responsible for getting a man killed. Good luck to you.
好像也没有得到什么。正常来讲，应该有人知道，应该有人知道那个他人跑去哪里才对啊。
I'm on it. Good luck to you.
My respect.
Good luck to you.
对啊，正常来讲，应该有人知道他跑去哪里才对啊。虽然说我知道他人在哪里啊。
Take care now.
干，监工人不见了。啊，这里啊。
I hope. I went to take a look at the site of the accident, and the last stone is different from the rest.
And isn't that because it's bad? I don't know much about masonry.
No, I don't think it's just that. It looks different from all the other stone they've used in the construction.
So you're saying someone replaced the block in the carriage and no one noticed? That carriage sat right by the gate, and the gate's guarded. To change it right under our noses would be quite a feat.
This is the block that fell on him.
And what am I supposed to see? I don't know anything about stone.
This stone isn't from Talmberg. Someone must have switched it.
Someone from here? We have guards, and a wagon full of stone isn't something you can haul around single.
I'm telling you, it's not from the Talmberg quarry. I'll find out who's behind it. I found the head they dug up near the scaffolding.
And what about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. And the horns are fake. They were stuck on. It's definitely nothing to do with the devil.
So someone really is plotting against us. But what does he hope to gain from it?
I don't know. But I'll try to find out.
May the Lord watch over.
靠，他感觉好像陷入困境，你知道吗？靠呀！我是知道那个雷士克跑去哪里了。他躲在那一栋里面。
God be with you, good sir.
I've been looking for you. But what are you doing here?
I came here to arrange some wood for the scaffolding, and...
I had the skull examined, and the horns have been stuck on. Why did you put it there?
I didn't.
Then who did? Someone had to know where you'd be digging, so they could make sure you found it there.
It was young Smoller who told me to put it there. He brought it to me old and told me to dig it up in front of as many people as possible.
And why would he do that?
How would I know? You'll have to ask him.
Did he have something to do with the bad stone as well?
I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised.
What am I to do with you now?
Why? All I did was dig up the skull.
But you helped Smoller. And if you helped him with that, I bet there were other things you helped him with too.
Bollocks! I didn't.
I should punish you, or let them lock you up.
You can't. It's Smoller you want. I didn't do
你是
anything.
共犯啊！
But he'll kill me.
They'll lock him up before anything happens to you. There's no need to fear.
May the Lord watch over.
I brought the scaffolder.
Will he? And what should I do with him?
Lock him up so he doesn't run away. I imagine he'll be happy to admit to everything.
哎，让开，让开，让开，赶快，赶快！看他人要死了，他人要死了，快快快！这个他快死了。
Let's save your breath. So you admit it?
We'll see.
Tell me why you did it.
Maybe what? What if I tell you?
Why did it?
All of those things. What's up? Shit yourself? Wait.
哦，厉害耶！哦，他输了，他输了，他输了。
Go ahead and gather your.
哇，死掉了！GG 的。
May the Lord watch over you.
Your apprentice is behind it all, Master Builder.
What?
Leszek told me the skull was Smoller's idea, and he was responsible for the bad stuff.
Good God. Why would the lad do that? I always took good care of him and... Jesus Christ.
Take care now.
It was young Smoller.
What?
Smoller's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Dead. I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. I don't know if he had any cronies, but if he...
I'm glad to hear that. After all the horrible things that... Take care now.
应该好，这边应该应该是差不多了。 应该说这个地方好像已经没什么一般的小任务啊，一般的小任务应该是没有了，暂时这边没了。我干，脚好痒啊！啊，顺便把这边的任务解一解。
You saved me. You've no idea.
I didn't do that much.
You did more than anyone else here. I'm sorry, I've got no money to repay you. But I can tell you a secret.
How do I know which?
You see, this is the part where you learn.
蒲公英、荨麻、金草。
I see.
Good luck to you.
蒲公英、荨麻、鸡草。靠腰。
There's the good. That's my. Look what I've got. You'll love.
吃香肠。升级了，升级了。
Wait here for me. Stay.
OK 啊，干他！别这招，干他！啊，等一下，我先举一下火把，稍微有点不太好分辨了。我举个火把，那个怕等下踩到其他草啊。这小米草不能踩到哦， 这是任务要求的。应该是没有了啦。这边比较难分辨，大概是蒲公英啊，它的蒲公英很小，那个黄色的草，然后又很小一根。靠腰。应该没有蒲公英吧？对。应该差不多了吧？看一下。好，看来应该是没问题了。 这边要小心一点啊，不要踩到，不要踩到。不要踩到任务要求说不能踩的草药。但是 OK 了。哎，他。
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes. God be with you.
对啊，他出发了。先等他，我先等他1个小时啊。哦。
I just won't get any sleep.
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You're a fine fellow. Truly, I couldn't have done a better job myself. You're a herbalist at heart. Here's the reward. You earned it. Goodbye.
Yeah. 现在已经时间了。对哦，身上现在好像没有那个保存药剂哦。好妖啊！看来只能喝能量药剂了呢。 蛮多武器的呢。不过我感觉都好废哦。拿走。Yeah。 那个要回去睡一下了。啊，可以啊。现在出，哎呦，这几点啊？哎呦，11点21了哎，好不好？11点27了哎。
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
耶。
Do you need any more help?
Knowledge of herbal remedies always comes in handy. Listen up. We have some new brothers who are meant to help me with the wounded, but not all of them know their medicinal herbs as well as I.
I'm not much of a teacher.
I should imagine not. But you won't be doing any teaching. Just helping me put together our new...
That sounds easy. I'll be right back.
Don't be so sure. Some of the herbs are shy little things, prone to hiding from sight. When you've collected one of each... One more thing. Bring me some old book or other. We'll scrape off the old ink to make a palette...
An old book? Very well.
诶，这本书啊，算买一下好了。
I'd like... Here.
聚合鼠尾。
Let's have a word. What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake... Finally.
拿到一本旧书。
Let's talk about the... Is this enough?
That's better. Drop it a bit.
Yeah.哎，干嘛干嘛？你他妈，你走哪里啦？干嘛故意撞我是不是啊？哭哦！这是哎、 哇，真的是妈的有够乱搞的。等一下，从这边走。哇哦，太快啦！哭啊！哦。
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
How do you like it at the mill, Fritz? Gotta be better than the mines.
It's worse here than at Scarlett's. There you could disappear without anyone noticing. But here...
But why would you want to disappear? Nimoy isn't here.
No, he's not. But the local foreman is an even bigger ass.
I'm not sure that's possible.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
Drown him? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then...
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry.
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything.
What about the others? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a pretty lass, and kind with it. And what can she do? Nothing. Not that it stops Matthew gonna see her. But Thomas is the root of the problem.
Do you think he's jealous? Is she a sweetheart?
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a peacock. I really don't think she's the problem.
And what do you want to do about it?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrash.
And you think that will help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with.
That might...
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone.
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I still want to ask... I spoke with him briefly, and he doesn't seem so horrible.
Then you ought to try working with him. He's a sneaky bastard. And arrogant. You should see how he puffs himself up when he's off to play.
Who's Lawrence? Another mill hand?
Aye, but at the neighbouring mill. They call him the Wren. Damned if I know. God be with you.
Hey, Henry.
I've heard you don't have it easy here.
So you spoke to Fritz then? I bet that wasn't quite how he put it.
No, not quite. Apart from Thomas's name, the rest was mostly swear words.
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week. The foreman here is a pain in the arse.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit.
And the miller won't stick up for you. I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parrots.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once. He's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically
我们
bad.
其实就是土
What he's
匪。
going to do about it? That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too.
And what do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill, but not with him around. It's unbearable.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So?
Fine. I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side.
I'll keep that in mind. I'd like... I'd never have guessed he's like that.
Well, get a job here as a hand and you'll soon see.
And what does he do during the day? Does he work with you?
Good one. He keeps his eye on everything, but his hand only touches the saw when the miller shows up.
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So he's clumsy and arrogant. That's what you said about you.
Aye, but at least you could sneak away from old Nimoy for a bit. No. Good luck then.
God save you, good...
Are you happy with your new workers?
They're good carpenters, but someone constantly has to stand behind their backs and keep an eye on them.
Really?
Yes. When I'm there with them, everything goes smoothly. But the moment I leave, I hear...
I've heard.
I don't know what I'd do without Thomas. He keeps an eye on everything for me now.
But Thomas has problems with carpentry.
You're right. You should hear him cursing when he has to turn his hand to it. He knows he'll never be a real miller.
What, just because of that?
No. He's not too skilled at handling the water wheel and the mill run either. He can wield a shovel well enough, but up...
So he's not been foreman too long then?
No. My son used to run the mill, but then his wagon overturned with him inside it. It'll be a year ago now, come spring.
I'm sorry.
Me too, boy. And after Martin was gone, the other workers left and only Thomas stayed.
What happened that day? Wagons don't overturn themselves.
He was transporting new stone blocks for the mill and he had to take a detour. Since the wagon was too heavy for the Ford, it was after a downpour. The load must have slipped and the whole wagon fell on him. I pray it was quick.
So he was alone, with no one to help him?
Of course not. Thomas was there too. He helped Martin to load the wagon in Sasser, and both of them set off back.
Just the two of them? No one else was there?
No, they always did it that way. Martin didn't like dragging people where it wasn't necessary. But if I had been there with them, maybe he'd still be alive. Thomas couldn't pull the wagon off him.
I'm sorry, but I'm sure he's in God's kingdom now.
He was a good boy, a kind soul.
Have you been without carpenters for a while?
A long time. Since winter, it's been just me and Thomas.
Nobody stays around?
No. These days, it's hard to find a man you can rely on. Young lads today are...
And how many have actually worked here?
About half a dozen, maybe more. We always put up with them till the most urgent work was done. Then set them packing.
And what about Jane? Shouldn't she have a husband by now?
What are you trying to say?
A pretty girl like her is ripe for marriage.
With a large dowry because she comes from a mill? Well, she had herself a man once, but he ran away during the winter. He wasn't up to the work.
And how long did he last?
You know, he was here for a while. But back then, my son was a foreman, and he was a kindly soul. Too kind. He never...
So, everyone started leaving when Thomas took over?
Well, Thomas is a dog on slackers. And just as well. Maybe it's harsh, but that's what you need nowadays. If we don't mill, folk don't eat.
So, the moment Thomas became mill foreman, everyone started running off? Not one man could stand it here, even if they had a chance to marry Jane. Don't you think Thomas might be doing it on purpose? Sounds to me...
That's not like him. He's a good man and straightforward. He knows I can always send for a new mill foreman.
And Jane?
Don't worry about her. She'll wed whoever I approve of. Even Thomas, if he asks for her hand. At least with him, I know he won't leave the...
Indeed, why would he, once he's got rid of everyone else?
That's enough. I don't know why you're trying to slander Thomas, but I don't mean to listen to it any longer. See you later.
I heard what you asked my father. You can't expect help from him. He's none too sharp these days.
And can you help me?
No. Nobody listens to me. But I wanted to say that Thomas does do it on purpose. He did it the same way before.
Why?
Because he's afraid if someone comes who's more skilled, Father will notice and give his job to the newcomer.
And your father lets him? Can't he settle this?
He probably could, but he doesn't want to. My brother was the mill foreman before him, but last year they broke my father too. And Thomas was here the longest. He was always close to my brother, so Father chose him.
What happened to your brother?
And what does that have to do with this?
I don't know. You mentioned it, so I was just wondering.
There's not much to tell. A stone block that was loaded wrong, slippery...
What do you mean, no one? Surely he wasn't alone.
No, he had Thomas with him. But Thomas couldn't lift the wagon off him, and by the time he found help, it was too late. And as if that wasn't bad enough...
Someone robbed him after he was dead?
I don't know. But they took a mottled scarf which I gave him as a keepsake. He laughed when I gave it to him. He said it would make him look like a fop. But he still wore it all the time.
But who'd steal a scarf?
Why are you asking me? When they brought him back here, he didn't have it.
I'm sorry about what happened to him.
Me too. But it was his own fault. If he'd brought more people with him, he'd still be alive.
And Thomas doesn't listen to anyone. Can't you persuade him?
No. He keeps looking my way and tries to be nice, but he doesn't care what I've got to say. When I tell him something, it goes in one ear and out the other.
And this probably won't end well. I understand.
I have nothing more to say.
Oh.
I hope I can be a...
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is...
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty handy.
Maybe. But they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill. And I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But...
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
But do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work?
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely on them.
All right. If they keep their part of the bargain, I'll even give them a few extra... Take care.
I heard you were with the miller's son when the wagon fell on him.
What of it?
Well, I just heard some talk, and I wanted to get the story straight.
Talk? From who?
I heard some gossip about it at the alehouse. What happened? Was it really lightning that scared?
What? No, there wasn't any storm. It was just the road was muddy and...
It's a real stroke of bad luck, isn't it?
Tell me about it. If I'd been behind the wagon, it would have fallen on me too.
Why did only 2 of you go?
He always did it that way. 2 people are enough for the trip, and if we needed an extra pair...
Except at the end. If there had been more of you, he might have survived.
Do you think I don't know that? I couldn't move the wagon on my own, so I went looking for help. We'd met a few travelers...
I'm sorry.
Me too. Me too. I didn't want to be the mill foreman, but the last thing he ever said to me...
And I heard someone robbed him.
Robbed? What kind of nonsense is that?
I heard he was missing something when they brought him back.
What? I don't remember anything.
He had a scarf with him.
Really? I don't know. Maybe he lost it on the way. Or it's...
Well, I hope he's resting in peace.
Amen.
I have nothing more to say.
God save.
You're probably interested in what Thomas was hiding, aren't you?
I certainly am interested, especially in how you came to know.
I saw it as it fell out of his pouch, and,
Show it to me.
Isn't this your brother's scarf?
That's it. Where did you get it?
As I said, Thomas had it.
He did? And what did he have to say about that?
Nothing. I came straight to you.
Oh. I suppose I'll have to decide what to do about it.
What is it?
I was thinking you could go to him and tell him I have the scarf. But I think I'll handle it another way.
As you wish. I'll go then.
Goodbye.
About those...
It's a one...
Except that you'll never...
What?
I heard when you've got an axe in your hand.
That's a lot.
Try me if you've got them.
I'll punch. Goodbye. Oh. You're going to cry now.
我说坏消息。
Go and bother someone younger.
Don't mess with me. Get out.
Jesus, what are you doing?
You were right. He's got a temper on him.
Did you get him angry?
We fought, and now he won't.
Well, that's that. We're done. With someone like him in charge, we won't.
Maybe you'd be better off somewhere else.
Maybe. But I've taken quite a liking to it here. Thank you, though, Henry. You tried. Take care.
Hey! Good luck then.
我靠腰，刚刚不应该揍他的，哈，靠背嘞。啊，随便啦。
Yeah.
Hmm. 对哦，可以顺便去把那盗贼顺便消灭一下，顺路消灭啊。诶，
To me. Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love.
哇，这个培根快过期了。靠腰啊！培根吃起来啊！嘿！
870公分的虾哥安安。
等一下，等一下。干！不要动！不要动！干！还动！干！呆呆被攻击了！干！还有呆呆！你好，你好，你好，你好，你好。你好，你好。
你的狗狗被攻击吗？
没错，它跑掉了，要晚一点才会回来啊。你看，顺从度0啊。等一下，等它回来再说了啊。留个香肠啊，留个香肠，等它回来再给它吃啊。我想，哦，没败哦。
你有870公分的大香肠。
没错，要给我的狗狗吃啊，给狗吃，香肠给狗吃。他刚刚射了几箭，妈的，射到不知道哪里去了。妖啊！哦，太复杂。啊，干，应该要买一些，应该要买一些啤酒，对吧？感觉要买一些啤酒，哎。哇，身上好像没有酒，哎。哇，他们身上没有酒，哎。玻璃嘞，身上都没带酒。没办法啦，只好饮酒升级了。 哎呀，开枪啊！嗯。
呀！
呀！
我，干嘛被卡住？
呀！
Can we trade?
If you've.
哟，这边没有卖那个、哦。
Good health.
I'd like to buy.
Of course.
Can we do?
啊，没有人在上面。
Good health to you, Henry.
哎，等一下，你去哪里？
I've got good news, sir. The source of the problem was inside the monastery. There was nothing more to it.
And the construction?
We'll continue. The master builder's helper was to blame for everything. With him out of the way, the work will run smoothly again.
That's good. You've accomplished your task admirably, Henry, and I should reward you for it.
Thank you, Sir Divish.
May the Lord watch over you.
看他给我什么奖励啊？问号。哎，呆，不要挡！
Jesus Christ.
I've taken care of that.
Have you brought me?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it. I've received another report.
Very well. I have some trophy.
Show me. They deserved it. Take care.
OK 啊，我们再赶紧去解决下一批啊！趁现在那个现在弓箭，你看我现在还药剂还有一点点时间啊。 那我们赶紧处理那个库曼人的营地啊，趁药剂还没有消失啊。靠腰，看我家的狗是回来是不是？哎、没有没有啊啊！刚刚啊，我知道，我刚刚压到我家的狗了，哎，靠背啊！我刚刚压到我家的狗。哇，下面好像蛮多人的呢。哎，干！操！妈的！来！
Get the fuck out of here. Take your shit and go.
Igen értelek.
滚！这人有那么少吗？
Mikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelki.
Cut! Cut!
Feladom. Elegem.
变色哈！叫你不乖，叫你要看到我要搞我。 人有那么少吗？靠腰对我而言又太困难，哭哦。嗯。
Where is that dog? Oh, he's run off. I hope he comes
他
back.
跑走了。
Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love.
来吃香肠。哇哦，双节棍。厉害哦，双节棍。
Yeah. Yeah.
哦，干弄个红酒，妈的这个酒醉也太猛了吧！
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
I've taken care of that.
Have you brought me?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it. It's not over yet. I've heard of some.
Very well. I'll take. I have some trophy.
Show me. So many. My lad, you're like. God be with you.
OK 了。
Yeah.
I must reward you for saving my livelihood. If folk believed the stories, well, I dread to think.
But the bad stone wasn't even from your quarry.
Still, sometimes words can hurt a man more than a blow from a mace. Here's your reward. You've earned it, lad.
Hmm. 哟，现在已经要晚上了，靠腰哎。
Yeah.
I'm honored.
How are the town?
Ah, good luck then.
哦，这边应该是没任务了。这边八成是没任务了。
Yeah.
哎呦！What the？
Beszarás, és pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket.
Yo tomate。yo tomate。哎，等一下，干你娘妈！你们追我冲小？你们追我干嘛？等，你们追我干嘛啦？靠北妈，干嘛这些智障一直追我？
Can't hide from while you have the chance. Shit.
哎，干！
Come here, Lily Lip.
你妈的！妈直接搞我哎！哭是不是啊？ 破釜。
Hey, kívános!
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Eh.哎呦，又是狗！唉。爷爷破旧的剑。哦，
呀，呀。
现在，哎呦，12点半了。
呀。
Good day to you.
How's trade?
Nothing weekend.
Can I?
For how long?
How about if I?
Sure.
What do you say?
He'll take. You'll like it here. Good luck.
Come over here. Jesus Christ.
You waiting for someone?
Not anymore, young man. I was waiting for...
Why? Do you know of one somewhere?
Now, handsome. Don't be mean. There's an old grandad sitting in the alehouse there. Yesterday, he made use of my services, and he said he'd pay...
And what do I get out of it?
I'll give you half of what you get off him. It ain't a lot, but it's more than I've seen for quite a while.
I'm on it. I'll be back with the coin before you know it.
Take care.
那还是得要走这边过来。
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
感觉应该差不多要关了哦，干嘛的？解一些支线任务，解到哦，你看一晚就可以玩了好几个小时了。
God said,
I have the jewels from Lady Stephanie.
you're just the man. Here's your reward, and don't let it go to your... God be with you. See you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
This won't take long.
Oh.
Hey, who's there? What's that? What's that?
啊，没射中。干。哈哈，还想跑啊？啊，这样我应该跟他拿哦，跟他拿。诶。
Yeah.
来，我们先去找药师啊！我们先去找药师啊！
Yeah. Yeah.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more.
I've got the book.
Really? You're a fine fellow. Well, show me it then.
Here it is.
Wonderful. Come back in a little while. I need to read through it and find that spell. And here's a reward for your efforts.
兄弟，好啊未？看了未啦？哦，干！
Have you read it already?
Give me more time.
Oh, 看完了。
Have you read it already?
Oh, Henry, it's a marvelous book. Wonderful, really. I've found what we need, but it won't be easy. The spell must be said over the grave of the person preventing his soul from...
Ugh, of course. It couldn't be something easy, could it?
Who said meddling with the dead would be a walk in a rose garden? You'll probably have to ask your... Once you know everything, get something from his house. And find the grave of the person that's preventing him from rest.
Jesus. And I thought the living were troublesome.
Okay.
A poor rat.
Flour, egg.
What am I to do?
Let it bake a bit.
Henry!
God be with you, Henry.
Yeah.
问号
I've got some. I got them from Uncle Peshek.
They're lockpicks. They're not really intended.
True, but at least don't get caught. And if
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to. I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
You're on my mind.
Oh? In what way?
Well, you know, how pretty you look in that.
Ah. You think I look pretty, do you?
Yeah. Especially when you laugh.
I was afraid you'd say especially when you've no clothes on.
Well, now that you mention it.
Come here, you charmer.
又要胡搞瞎搞了。
Here we are. Thanks for stopping by, Henry.
My pleasure.
What's the armor for? Are you afraid I'll jump you?
Wouldn't you like to take a...
What, now? But stop by later and we'll go some.
I've got something that needs...
What do you take me for, Henry?
Good day.
I'm interested in betting on the tourney.
Of course you are.
What can I bet on?
Let's keep it simple. You can bet on yourself if you reckon you're up to it. Not everyone's got what it's... If you lose, you forfeit your wager. But if you win, you'll get double back from me. That's a fair wager, ain't it? What do you say?
All right, why the hell not? I'll try my luck.
I'm glad to hear. A nice little wager. Well, break a leg. Literally up. Goodbye.
Holiday.
Where is that dog? Oh, he's run off. I hope he comes back.
Yeah.
感觉支线任务快解完了。我感觉支线快解完了。之后就可以开始跑那个。
I saw the apothecary, and he reckons that ghost of yours is quite a problem.
You think I don't know that? Last night, I didn't get a wink of sleep. I lay in my bed, tossing and turning.
And did he come?
For a long while, it seemed like nothing would happen. Then, towards the morning, the room grew. My poor heart nearly stopped beating when I heard a voice calling my name. So I fell to my knees and begged the Virgin Mary, when will this all end? You must work quickly. If this goes on much longer...
For the spell, I'll need something from the house where the spirit once lived. Where exactly did Alois live?
It's north of here, to the left of the road from Lidechko.
Must have been a terrible death. To get rid of him, we need to cast a spell over the grave of the person who's preventing him resting in peace.
No. Henry, the truth is, I haven't told you the whole story. I'm not the one he's got unfit.
Well, who is it then? I suggest you tell me everything.
Alois had a wife. Her name was Lada, and she was a proper shrew, shrieking at him from sunrise. They must have fought like dogs. One night, Lada took a lantern and burned the whole farmhouse.
That sounds awful. No wonder Alois can't rest.
When Alois died, Lada lost her mind. She spent days running about the woods near Tarnberg, completely. Her hair was all pulled out, her face scratched up with her own fingernails. They buried her there.
I'll ask around. I don't need to know anything else. I can head off now.
Okay.
Everything burned to the ground. So where can I find something that belonged to the dead? I'll take some of these pieces of charred wood. That should do. I hear there's a grave in the woods round here.
You mean where they buried that madwoman? They say on some nights her ghost wanders the wood. It's hard enough to see in daylight.
Thanks.
If I were you, I wouldn't go looking for it. It's not a good place.
I'm honored that Goodbye.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This must be it. May she rest in peace, Lord.
看时间好像有点晚了。
Yeah.
嗯。
Yeah.
哇，干妈好暗哦！对对，
There's the. That's. Look what you'll.
来吃。
God be with you. Good people, come up close.
干妈不晓得关了没？没。对。
I have everything.
Excellent.
Let's meet after dark at the.
I'll be there.
OK OK， 对的。
For the love of God, I promise now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
这个任务解完，哎，没有，这任务应该解不完。现在好像才到一半而已。哎，就这一阶段结束后，我们就关了。因为明天早上我要去上班了。
Yeah.
Ah, good. You're here. Come with me.
在坟上施法。
Start the exorcism so we can go and get some sleep.
Ziana Kanba, Zikia Kanba, Galubara, Namtabara, Ashakbara, Kikimbara, Ziana Kampa, Zikia Kampa, Galubara, Namtabara.
What's that? Go on. That's what matters. Just keep going.
I think that's enough. The ghost must surely be banished by now. Now let's get out of here before something worse appears. Go and see the widow tomorrow to find out if it helps. I'm going home.
Thanks for the help.
Wake 14 hand.
等一下，等一下。这样我应该要把书取回来啊！我应该要把书取回来啊！嗨，维克，没有睡啊？感谢揪团啊！虽然说我也要关了啊。啊，维克，感谢揪团啊！不过我也要关了啊。
玩过头了。
你说你玩过头了？
对，
早点休息呀、我也要休息了。明天早上我要上班了。
屁关，
关屁关！
起来嗨！
不行啊，我还明天要上，我早上要上班啊。嗯？准备做记录啦，先把一些东西看一看，这个，然后对呀，不来休息啊，很晚了，睡到早上8点。几点了？哎，1点了呢，1点了呢。干483，那你也早点休息呀、不要太晚睡啊。之后有空玩的话，应该就是可能开始要冲主线了。好，今天就先到这边啦，准备关台睡觉啦。
888辛苦了，晚安。
你也辛苦了，晚安晚安。先睡觉了。
今天先到这边，准备关台睡觉了。888。
拜拜拜拜，晚安晚安。早点休息啊，不要玩到太晚啊。好啦，关啦。好吗？明天
吸到110瓶子又有动力了。
分呐，羊窝，那个养窝。
Bros。
好啦，我先睡了啊，晚安啦。那个今天拜一要上班上课的。
88888。
拜拜，晚安嘞。
今天礼拜一要上班上课的兄弟们也早点休息吧。
Laughing face。
大家晚安。88888。
88888，关喽，晚安。